Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So, Purdue's offense will be the first up today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Fights off a defender. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Lights off a defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll feed the back again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always blown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
In the red area, it's little. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The receiver grabs it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. And the Boilermakers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They spot the ball at the 3. Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swung to the passer, and a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. An inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking right, this one caught.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Catch made on the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
What a grab! Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. High completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Takes a shot at the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They try to run it with the option. The back's got it on a pitch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll run it here. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The Boilermakers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Slides the quick throw. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's reeled in. It's Little. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st down, it's play action. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And the Boilermakers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Have to explore connections. You have to
The Boilermakers will kick this away to get the 2nd half going.
It's better off for him, or he, explore that connection.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
He never said he was
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I've seen that. If you guys are watching, this is a plan of trouble. This is the first one.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made. He will pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Boilermakers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw it. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
That's a bad reaction.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty.
I understand people are going to be mad, people are going to be upset, but I got to
say, fuck you. Decision is important, or it's for me. Okay, fuck you. Fuck all the way from
I understand that.
Yeah.
I don't understand that, but...
Yeah,
oh, here comes the reverse. The first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across the field for 41.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. QB bootlegs here. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Running out of time in the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
What patience here by this quarterback, taking advantage of the offensive line, giving him time. He seemed to work through second, third, and then fourth option until he makes the throw for this touchdown.
Point after, not right through. They'll return it from inside the 5. The return is brought down. Gets you started with the next drive. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Blocked by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off play action, he's looking to throw.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So here comes Sterling Long trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Both there's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. Coach is preaching to these guys. We need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle. They had another man there to bring him down before he could have gotten over.
And the back gets the football. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
From the top of the connection. Just shit. I don't trust them. Okay, so now that we've heard from the girls, Bermuda, how was your awesome? I'm walking there not knowing what to expect.
And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And I know you guys have a lot of emotion. He never disrespected you. Like,
so here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quick throw, popped over the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The corner's just looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. Touchdown, Huskers to put them on top now.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Little. Will be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff?
To be quite frank and be quite honest, right? Yes, we weren't looking at you.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Now you got a full undivided attention. And smart attitude is big boy. You just aren't just
it's a short completion.
It's only a
he's tackled quickly. Yardage is good enough for the first down.
So you have to hit the man from the back.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of. Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
He finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The quarterback's got it on the option. Straight. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
On the run, he'll let it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play and brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Receiver makes the grab and runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Purdue. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Returner choosing to field this one. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
A really good call here by the defensive coordinator, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw here. Turns it loose downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Maybe the last shot here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Here he goes at the 30 now. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. complete and a very quick throw. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Breaks an open space. An important 9 yards gained there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play equal way and secure the victory? Trying to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the 1st down and kind of